Hey YouTube, Jack here with Star Survival, and today we're going to talk about treating wooden utensils that you have made. So, last couple weeks, month, I've made some wooden utensils here, fork, spatula, spoon, and today I just finished a cup, or whatever you want to call it. First, I made all this out of pallets. So, something you got to understand if you're making it out of pallets is codes on the pallets. All right. So, you need to look on there somewhere on the pallet. It should be stamped. It'll say HTDB. There's different codes in the link at the bottom. I will put an article that actually breaks down what all the stamps mean. You need to look at that. So if you're making something out of pallets, you're not using a pallet that has harmful chemicals in it or something. I look for ones that just have DB and HT on it. It means they're debarked and they've been heat treated. That's it. No chemicals used on them. That's what I made these out of. And also this cup, if you look at it, just a couple different pallets for different colors wood. Not only do we're going to go into the treating process, but first off, I'll go over it after I'm done sanding them, rough sand them, and smooth sanding them the first time. You need to take any of it that you're using, go ahead and use warm water and a mild dish detergent and wash them a couple times. That helps reduce some of the chemicals in there. If there's anything in there, they've been set on the ground or something, soaked up something. After that, I've done that. I'll smooth sand them again, and I'll throw them in a pot and boil them in salt water for about 10 minutes or however long I need to. And that's to reduce tannin if there's any in the wood, so you can get any of the impurities out. Then after that, I will take them and I'll soak them in a white vinegar and water solution to help go ahead and break down anything else in there. Moving on though, finished product. I've done all the treatment to them to make sure there's nothing harmful in the wood. I'm going to treat these with a wax and oil base to help keep them more waterproof, and it'll also help them from getting stained so much. Beeswax. If you look here, I'm going to hold it up there. You're probably not going to be able to read it very well. These are beeswax candles, pure beeswax candles that I found, and simple cooking olive oil. All right. When I did this, I used a quarter measuring cup. I put a quarter cup of wax, of the beeswax. I shaved it down. You don't want to put just a chunk in there because that stuff takes forever to melt down. You know what I mean? Forever. I mean, just that quarter cup probably took 10 minutes. I put it in a double boiler, or the equivalent of double boiler. I had this old glass right here. I used that, put the wax in there, and went ahead and put the olive oil in there as well. And just let it just sit there and boil until it was all the substance you see before you, which is just a mixture of the oil and the wax. I used kind of a double boiler method. I have a pan, one of my camping pans here. I just put water in it, sit the cup inside of it, and let it melt down. Moving on, something I've done to this one. So we're gonna try it two different ways here. This one I've already wiped down with virgin olive oil. You want to use a cooking grade oil. A lot of people will tell you use mineral oil in there. They're like, oh, olive oil will have a smell after a while. I've never experienced that. Now, on the other hand, if you use a vegetable or canola oil, I have noticed that after a while it does develop an odor to it, and most of the time it's not very pleasant. It's kind of a foul smelling. It's going to make you not want to use this stuff. But got your beeswax olive oil solution. That's what you want to finish the product with, and it's going to give it a nice waxy / water resistant base on the wood itself. Most of the time you're going to wait until it cools down. I'm just going to show you a little bit here without it being cooled down. I'm going to wipe this spoon down with a little bit of it here. And I can feel the difference on it immediately from what it was. And then after it dries, you're going to want to wipe the excess off of the spoon. So I got a nice good coating on there. I'm going to set this somewhere where it's not on my counter, but if you can tell, I don't know if you see that, but the dried wax, like I said, normally you would wait until it's dry or solidified, should I say, because after that beeswax hardens, it'll make kind of a compound you can just wipe on your utensils and stuff. It is pretty easy to work with. Excuse me, there. It's pretty easy to work with. You're just gonna take it and keep coating it on and wiping the excess off. After a while, it'll be to where it's not going to hold anymore and it'll just sit on the surface. And over time, you can continue to do this, so you can save it, put it in something that you're going to keep, and just over time continue to put it on your utensils. It'll keep them from soaking food up and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously with a spatula, I don't want eggs stuck in there for months, or it's going to end up molding the silverware or the utensils I'm using. If any of you guys else have something that you use to treat your products with, go ahead and share it in the link below. This is just something that I've looked up several different places, like treating Cusca cups and treating wooden utensils. Some people say simply rub them down with olive oil. Do that 7 or 8 times and then it should be good. But I've read several articles over treating the wooden stuff, and this is the older articles, like with people that have been known for making their items and stuff like that. This is something that it just kept going back to. It just kept going back around to the beeswax and the olive oil mixture there. And I can tell already, like I can tell the difference in it. I'm trying to wipe it down pretty well to see if it stays on there. And wiping it down really well after the wax and stuff's on there. I let it sit on there for just a few minutes while we were sitting here talking on the video, but I can tell 100% difference in the wood. It actually has, it's got a waxy feel, but not too waxy of a feel. It's got that feel, I mean, I'm positive I could wash it right now. It would repel water, but at the same time, it's not going to wash all the wax off. This is something you're going to continuously do over time, though, especially if you're using wooden utensils. I say about at least once every 2-3 times when you're using them. But again, if you guys have any different things that you use, go ahead and hit me up in the comments. As far as leaving links, there's nothing really to leave except for the one I told you I would leave about the pallets. Thank you guys for watching.